Hello everyone, welcome to Just Invest Today. And in today's video, we have to talk about this because man, in the short term, Alibaba, Neo, Tencent, JD.com, they are all gonna get killed next earnings call. China right now has a damn zero COVID policy. This is literally causing mayhem in the streets of Shanghai, in the markets, because man, who can get deliveries on time, who's gonna actually be shopping, it's all gonna go freaking downhill. This economist in China came out and said it's costing China 46 billion a month from a lockdown, and this is just one damn region. Can you imagine if Xi Jinping gets mad and starts locking down more sectors because he has a zero COVID policy? Zero. Like, how is that even possible? Like, we can kind of see this going on maybe until 2023. Like, how can you literally get it down to zero? I don't even know if that's even possible or feasible. And this is how he's running the country at this point. So, honestly, you already know that Alibaba, Tencent, Neo, JD, they're all complaining about the economy right now and how that pandemic is hurting their business. Can you imagine what's going to happen now? 46 billion a month? These lockdowns aren't probably going to stop until maybe 2023. Who really knows? On top of that, you see US Marines receive food supplies after WeChat appeal. These Marines are not even getting their products on time. US Marines at the US consulate in Shanghai who were running out of fresh food. These people are running out of fresh food because of strict virus lockdown. Man, this is why I'm thinking the next quarter is going to be a bloodbath. Alibaba, Tencent were reportedly cutting thousands of jobs. 39,000 workforce, 15% of the e-commerce giant. Tencent, 94,000 employees are at risk. So this can either be a good thing or a bad thing. Are they trimming the fat, saying they're getting rid of all their unprofitable businesses and they're just releasing all these good employees, and that's going to actually reduce expenses? That can be on the good side, but the bad side of this can be like, is this because of the tech crackdown for China, and is this going to, how much is this really affecting the business? Because I honestly think that Alibaba and Tencent, honestly, they have to switch their business model and switch what they're kind of doing now. So I don't know how that's really going to turn out. I know this seems very bearish, but we have to understand what the government is doing and what we're seeing with our companies. Even though I still believe this is a short-term issue, as long as we have those 4 to 5 year time horizons, these companies are amazingly cheap. So just look out for that and just keep your eyes open. China has mandated tech companies to give users the ability to turn off algorithmic recommendations. So how much is this going to affect Alibaba, Tencent, and a lot of these Chinese companies, man? Because algorithms are so important to their businesses. If you can just turn that off, look what happened to Facebook. Is that a potential for Alibaba to suffer the same kind of consequences when it comes to that? We know how important search is and how to find products and looking for products and how they recommend you the perfect stuff. Damn, man. There's a lot going on in China, a lot of stuff happening. So we just have to see what happens, man, and what goes on in the next quarter and how Alibaba is adapting to these times. Chinese e-commerce results is going to be bad. I have bought several things off platforms in the past week, not shipping to Shanghai, but shipments still getting held up for days. So this is just kind of anecdotal stuff, but we're seeing what's happening and we're seeing how this can all turn bad for the next quarter. We're just going to see what happens, man. And we just have to expect the worst. At this point, if you're an owner of any company in China right now, you have to expect the worst for the next quarter. JD.com. When there's smoke, there is fire. This is so interesting, man. Even though I still believe in these businesses, but man, PDD's founder left. Now JD.com's founder is stepping down. And there's a couple other businesses that their Chinese leadership has stepped down. So it's just, when there's smoke, there's fire. So there is something up going on with these Chinese companies, and I'm not sure if they can take the crackdown or they just want to get out of the public eye. Who knows what's really going on, but we just have to wait and see. I know this sounds very bearish, but man, there's a lot happening in China. even though all of this stuff is happening, long term, 5 to 10 years down the road, I really don't think these issues will be a big deal as long as we hold on and we know the intrinsic value of these companies, because I still think the value of the actual company is very low. So guys, can you please like this video? What do you think about all of this, man? Tell me down below. What do you think about this? Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll get back to you in the next video. Peace.